Your attention, please. 5 seconds to air. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Good health to all from Rexall. It's the Jimmy Durante Show.
Quaker Puff Wheat and Quaker Puff Rice brings you Terry and the Pirates. Ladies and gentlemen, the story you are about to hear is true. Only the names have been changed to protect the innocent. NBC brings you Dragnet.
Why do people eat garlic?
So they can find them in the dark.
Correct. Pay that woman $8 because
It pays to be ignorant.
Well, those were just a few of the memorable shows from old-time radio. Remember? Well, sit back and enjoy as we bring you some of the favorite shows from those wonderful, simpler days of listening to the radio. Doesn't kiss you like she used to? Maybe she's seen a smoother rooster. Burma shave!
Her chariot raced 80 per. They hauled away what had been her. Burma shave.
It's time now for the Baby Snooks Show, brought to you by Alka-Seltzer.
Plop, plop, fizz, fizz, oh, what a relief it is. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz, oh, what a relief it is.
Well, it seems that Snooks and her friend Red have been up to a bit of larceny. So let's listen in and see what they're up to. Snooks, what are you doing with your light on?
I'm looking for my ball, Daddy.
Ball? What ball?
The one I left on the porch.
If you left your ball on the porch, why are you looking for it here?
There's more light here.
Snooks, what's the matter with you? It's way past your bedtime.
Well, I can't sleep. The chicken hurts my tummy.
Chicken? You didn't have any chicken for dinner tonight?
No, I mean the chicken in my bed.
Well, what's the matter with you? There's no chicken in your bed.
Are you sure?
Of course I am.
I can feel them.
Oh, nonsense. It's just your imagination. Now go to sleep.
All right, Daddy. Daddy?
Yes?
My imagination just laid an egg.
Lord heavens, you've got a chicken in there.
I've got an egg to look at.
Where did that come from?
From the chicken.
I know that, but how do you happen to have this livestock in bed with you?
I'm hiding it for Red, Daddy. He stole it.
Red, why does that roughneck make you cover up for his crime?
I don't know.
If he stole the chicken, why do you hide it?
Because he's hiding the one I stole.
What is all this chicken stealing? Who started it and where did you get them?
You tell him, Red.
Now you tell him, Snooks.
Is that you, Red? Come out from under that bed.
Hello, Mr. Higgins.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Higgins.
This is definitely the last straw. What are you doing here?
Well,
Take those chickens and leave this house at once.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
He can't do that, Daddy. He has no place to sleep.
I don't care what... Well, what do you mean? Can't he go to his own bed?
No, Daddy.
Oh, I didn't know. So you have no place to sleep, Red?
No, sir. My bed is full of chickens.
I don't understand this whole chicken business. How many have you got?
26.
Yeah, and they all lay eggs, don't they, Red?
Uh-huh. I got a rooster, too.
A rooster?
Yeah, he's the bookkeeper.
But where did you get them all? It isn't possible you stole so many.
It's possible, Daddy.
Now you keep quiet. How did you manage to steal that many chickens, Red?
Well, I can't tell you, Mr. Higgins.
Well, why not?
It's a trade secret. Yeah,
This is incredible.
sure is.
How long have you been engaged in this nefarious trafficking?
Huh?
When did you start this fowl swiping?
Oh, I've been doing it for years.
Yeah, he started when he was just a kid.
A kid? Well, how old are you now, Red?
I'm 9.
That's enough. Go home at once, young man. Take your chickens and don't come around here anymore.
Yes, sir. Goodbye, Snooks.
Goodbye, Red. Here's another egg.
Oh, you can have it. Goodbye.
Never heard of such goings-on. Look, I'm busy tonight. I'll take this up with you in the morning. Good night.
Good night, Daddy. And Daddy,
What is it?
where are you going?
I'm going down to my lab to make synthetic rubber. And you're not gonna watch, do you understand?
Yes, Daddy.
Go right to sleep.
Uh-huh.
Good night. Can't understand these kids, always up to something.
Hey, Red.
Is he gone?
Yeah. What did you do with the chickens?
Well, I stuck them under an orange crate in your cellar.
Cellar?
Yeah, your old man won't find them.
That's his lab.
What is?
The cellar. I think he's cooking rubber down there.
Cooking rubber?
Yeah.
I thought it was the chickens. What's he doing cooking rubber for? Is he nuts?
Yeah, I think so. You know what?
What?
I think he eats it.
Yeah? Well, let's go down and watch him.
Oh, but don't make any noise. Be quiet. Hang on to my hands.
Oh, I've got it. Ooh, it's dark and creepy. Let me open the cellar door.
Be careful now. There's a lot of steps.
Oh, I know there's a lot of
What was that?
Hello, Daddy. I fell down the steps.
Me too.
What are you doing back here?
I came to get my chickens.
Chickens? More chickens? Can't you let a man work in peace?
What are you cooking in that pot, Daddy?
I'm developing a formula for synthetic rubber. See that mixture?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to pour it into a form, and when it cools up, I'll have a balloon tire.
Does balloons have tires?
During the war, nobody has tires. That's why I'm making rubber out of rags, paper, soybeans, peanuts, and arrowroot.
See, I told you he was smart, didn't I, Red?
Yeah, you sure did.
Well, I know what I'm doing, all right. A lot of people might think I'm crazy.
Yeah, a lot of them.
But wait till they see this. I know which way the wind is blowing.
I wish it was blowing the other way.
Now listen, Red. If you want to help me, go out and see if you can gather some old rubber. Hot water bottles, rubber boots, any old stuff with rubber in it.
Okay, I'll bring you a big load, Mr. Higgins.
Good. And Snooks, you stir the pot while I mix some chemicals.
All right, Daddy. Daddy,
Yes?
what's these two big lumps in the pot?
Lumps? Oh, probably just becoming elastic. Keep stirring.
Has rubber got feathers in it?
Of course not.
Well, look under the orange crate, Daddy.
What, this one?
Yes. Is there anything there?
Why, no.
Oh, very sad. Are you sure you didn't put feathers in this pot?
Certainly, I'm sure I know what I've got in that pot.
Me too, Daddy.
Now look out, I want to pour this in. A little melted celluloid and some apple peelings. And when Red comes with the rubber, we'll put that in too.
Yeah.
Say, I've got a big load, Mr. Higgins.
Ah, fine. This is going to be the end of my tire worries, kids. Dump it in the pot, Red.
Yes, sir.
Where did you get all this rubber?
From your car.
My car?
Yeah, I cut up your spare tire.
Oh no, I'm cooked!
So are the chickens, Daddy. Start running, Red.
My job is keeping faces clean. And nobody knows the stubble I've seen.
Burma shave. No use knowing how to pick 'em if your half-shaved whiskers stick 'em.
Burma shave.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. Some people rob for pleasure, some people rob because it's there. You never know. My name's Friday, and I'm a cop. I was working the day watch out of robbery when I got a call from the Acme School Bell Company. And there'd been a robbery.
There's been a robbery.
Yes, sir, what was it?
My clappers.
Your clappers?
Yeah, you know those things inside a bell that makes them clang.
The clangers?
That's right. We call them clappers in the business.
Clapper caper.
What's that?
Nothing, sir. Now, can I just have the facts? What kind of clappers were stolen on this clapper caper?
They were copper clappers.
And where were they kept?
In the closet.
Uh-huh. Do you have any idea who might have taken the copper clappers from your closet?
Well, there's this. Once I fired a man and he swore he'd get even.
And what was his name?
Claude Cooper.
You think that...
That's right. I think Claude Cooper cut my copper clappers kept in the closet.
You know where this Claude Cooper's from?
Yep, Cleveland.
That's what it is. Clean copper clappers. Why do you think that Claude Cooper would cop your clean copper clappers kept in your closet?
Only one reason.
What's that?
He's a kleptomaniac.
Who first discovered the copper clappers were cupped?
My cleaning woman, Clara Clifford.
Well, that figures. Now, let's see if I've got the facts straight here. Cleaning woman Clara Clifford discovered your clean copper clappers were kept in the closet were caught by Claude Cooper, the kleptomaniac from Cleveland. Is that about it?
One more thing. If I ever catch kleptomaniac Claude Cooper from Cleveland who caught my clean copper clappers from the closet,
Yes?
I'll clobber him.
The Burns and Allen Show, starring George Burns and Gracie Allen. Brought to you by Pepsodent Toothpaste.
You'll wonder where the yellow went when you brush your teeth with Pepsodent
Toothpaste.
Well, last night George took Gracie to the ballet, and it's an evening he'll never forget. But he'd like to. To Gracie, it was a new and exciting experience, and she's still thrilled about it.
Oh, gee, everybody was there. Did you notice Bob Hale and Barbara Stanwyck that were sitting in front of us?
Yeah, that Barbara Stanwyck is certainly gorgeous.
Oh, I'll say. You actors marry beautiful women, don't you, George?
Yes, that we do.
Oh, during intermission, there was some very exciting gossip in the powder room.
Oh, no.
Mrs. Harris says, I wonder why Sarah Treadwell didn't come to the ballet. So I said, well, maybe she had a fight with her husband. And she said, oh, not Sarah. And I said, well, I don't blame her if he's running around with another woman. So she said, poor Sarah, who will take care of their 5 children? And I said, well, not that no good husband of hers.
Well, that sounds real exciting.
Yeah, and it would be even more exciting if I knew who Sarah Treadwell was.
You don't know who Sarah Treadwell is?
I don't even know Mrs. Harris.
Interesting yarn. What did you think of the ballet?
Oh, I loved it. Although you dozed off a couple times.
Well, I ate too much dinner. You know, those pickles were just delicious.
Oh, and the dancers were so polite. They danced on their toes so they wouldn't wake you.
Well, to show my appreciation, I'm going to go backstage and teach them how to dance the Peabody.
The Peabody? What's that?
He's a banjo player that's married to Sarah Treadwell.
Oh, well, you know, the last thing in the ballet disappointed me. Remember how that big, strong, handsome man in tights chased that beautiful ballerina?
Yeah.
He chased her around the stage like crazy. I mean, she ran and he ran and she jumped and he jumped and she flew and he flew. Oh, when he finally caught her, boom, down comes the curtain. I wished he'd started chasing her 10 minutes earlier.
Well, I guess we'll read about it in Luella Parsons' column. Now, honey, that was the idea of the ballet. You see, when the fella caught the girl, the show's over.
Oh, well, it's a good thing you weren't the dancer. The show would have been over in 2 minutes.
2 minutes? I must be slowing down. Come in.
Yeah, George.
Hello, Ralph. How are you? Hey, Gracie. You know Ralph Hanley. He makes our income tax every year.
Oh, of course. How are you, Mr. Henley?
Yeah, it's fine. Thank you, Mrs. Burns.
George told me you were coming, so to help you, I figured out our income tax. You'll find it on the desk. The government owes us $6 million.
Mrs. Burns, how did you ever get such a figure?
Oh, no starches and plenty of exercise.
And lots of fresh air, too.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Henley, how come the government never paid us the $9 million they owed us last year?
They're waiting until next year. You see, then they're going to send us the state of Texas.
Oh.
Ralph, if you had any breakfast, would you like Gracie to scramble you some eggs?
Oh, please, George. We're out of eggs.
Well, the grocer left a dozen yesterday.
I know, but I heard about a new thing called egg shampoo, so I tried it. But when I shampooed the eggs, they broke.
Oh, you just fix us some coffee.
Oh, all right.
Well, Ralph, how does the tax look this year?
Here, look about the same as last. Now, I've been listening to you sing on the program, and we can deduct for that throat operation.
I didn't have a throat operation.
I know, but you're going to, aren't you?
Oh, just make out the text. You see, when I need bad jokes, I'll send for my
Yeah,
writer.
you're only kidding, George. By the way, I see you're getting your money from a new source this year.
No, I'm still married to Gracie. Oh, you mean the sponsor, the new sponsor?
Yeah, how are they?
Oh, they're wonderful people.
You know, George, I've been using that Pepsi toothpaste, and I think it's great.
Well, that's great, Ralph.
Look, George, if you'll give me the canceled checks and records, I'll get busy, but please don't let Gracie help me this year. You know, last year when I took her to have some papers notarized, the man asked her to identify herself. So she opened her compact, looked in the mirror and said, "It's me, all right."
Well, I'll see that she doesn't bother you anymore. Come in.
Hello, George. Is Gracie here? I'd like to speak to her.
Gracie, Harry Morton wants to see you.
I'll be right out.
Harry, this is Ralph Hanley, my income tax man.
A pleasure to know you.
How do you do, Mr. Morton?
What do you want to see Gracie about, Harry?
Well, tomorrow is Blanche's birthday, George, and I don't know what to get her. I thought maybe a diamond ring or a new car. By the way, Mr. Hanley, is that deductible?
No, it isn't.
I don't know what to get her. I thought maybe a handkerchief or a bobby pin.
Pipe cleaners would really be nice, pipe cleaners.
Oh, hello, Harry.
Hello, Gracie.
George, I fixed some coffee for you and Mr. Hanley. You'll find it on the stove.
Thanks.
And I thought maybe you'd like something to go with the coffee, so I made you some tea.
Oh, good. Now we can dunk. Come on, Ralph. Let's go into the den and we get started on that text.
Gracie, I'm trying to decide what to give Blanche for her birthday. Have you heard her mention anything she'd like?
No. Oh, why don't you get her a green necklace to match that gold bracelet you gave her last year for Christmas?
No, she's got enough jewelry. Say, do you think it would be all right if I give Blanche a pet?
Oh, why not? You're married.
No. I mean, something like a dog.
Oh no, don't get a dog. I had one and he couldn't even learn to run and fetch a stick. I threw that stick and brought it back between my teeth 100 times. That stupid dog just sat there and looked at me like I was crazy.
I wonder why. Yeah, you're right about the dog, Gracie. Perfume would be nicer, or maybe a pretty nightgown.
Oh, that's a good idea. I could just picture Blair in a sheer black nightgown.
Hey, I know what I'll get. Blanche has always wanted an alligator bag. I'll surprise her with that.
Oh.
I'll put it in a candy box so she won't guess what it is, and when she opens it up, she'll faint. I think that's a wonderful idea.
No, it's nothing. I've got a million of them.
I'll be running along.
Oh, George, Harry is leaving.
So long, George.
Well, so long, Harry. Well, I guess I better get back and help Ralph.